हाँ,
मेरी स्क्रीन दिख रही है अभी?
नो सर. Yes.
yes sir, now it is visible.
नाउ इट इज विजिबल ना? ठीक है, ठीक है. So the in the second last module, I was talking about the programmable logic devices. So I'll be talking about the programmable logic devices. So I'll be explaining you that concept using my PPT. Okay, using my PPT. So I think PPT is visible now. मेरी PPT
Yes, sir.
सब हाँ ठीक है. Okay. Now the general structure of PLD. The first question is, what is PLD? Programmable logic devices. Okay, what do you mean by programmable logic devices? Now when you talk about the programmable logic devices, it is a general, a general circuitry, or it is a block diagram in which you will be able to write down any boolean function. Remember, this is important topic, that is why I'm taking this. So I'm explaining what do you mean by PLD. So programmable logic device is actually it is an IC capable of implementing logic functions. Okay, you know the logic functions. For example, AB plus A bar C plus B bar C. Okay, or if you take A plus B into B bar plus C. So these are logic functions. Now, if I have to implement these logic functions into the IC, integrated IC, then it is called as a programmable logic device. Okay, so see here, when you talk about the PLD, that is a programmable logic device. Now inputs to the PLD are applied to a set of buffer inverters. These devices have both the true value of the input as well as the complemented value of the input as its output. Now, if you talk about the general structure of PLD, this is a general structure of PLD. This is a general structure of PLD. Now, see here, if I talk about this general structure consists of what? It consists of, pay attention, it consists of your input. Can you see the input? It consists of your output, and in between input and output, you have AND array and you have OR array. You have AND array and you have OR array. Okay. Now, when you talk about input, for example, if you talk about the input A and B, so when you talk about input A and B, you require A as well as you require A bar. When you talk about input B, you require B as well as B bar. Okay, so both the inputs you require A and A bar. So to have this in complement, we have buffer and inverters. Buffer and inverter is nothing but input का जो है. Okay, so if you see your buffer or inverter, that is a symbol given as in this manner. If I'm giving A as an input, here you will achieve A, and at the bottom you will achieve A bar, and here you will achieve A bar. Similarly, if I have B as an input, and if I'm using buffer or inverter, here I will achieve B, and here I will achieve B bar. So that is the thing you can see here. That is the thing you can see. Now, if there are two inputs, I have A bar, B bar. That is given to AND array. That is given to AND array. Tell me the operator for AND array, whether it is plus or dot. It is a plus or dot. AND array.
Dot.
Dot. So output of this AND array is a product term. It is a product term. It is a product term. So here output of AND array will give you product term, and output of OR array. Tell me what is the operator for OR array? That is a plus. Am I right? Yes. So output of OR array will give me plus term. Will give me plus term. Okay, and that is actually your M output lines. M output lines. Okay, so in simple, I can say a general, programmable logic devices is a integrated circuit capable of implementing logic function. So suppose, for example, let me give you an example, very small example. If function f is equals to a bar b plus a b, if this is a small function, a bar b plus ab, if this is a small function, now how do I achieve this in the IC using the programmable logic devices? This can be achieved by in the PLD. See here how we can achieve this. 1 minute. Yes. So I have to achieve this A bar B plus AB. So you have input A and you have input B given to AND array. So I want A bar, I will take A bar from here. I want B, I will take B from here. That is given to the AND array. So AND array will make the product of A bar dot B. So this is ready. Again, I want one product term. So I will take A as an input. I will take B as an input. So I have the other product as AB. I have other product as AB. Then these two products are given to the OR array. It is given to the OR array. So what OR array will do? It will add both of them. It will add both of them. And the output, you will have A bar B plus AB. You will have A bar B plus AB. Okay. So that is called as PLD. That is called as PLD. Any question? Yes, any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So when you talk about this PLD, in the PLD, we have actually different category. Okay, we have in this different category. Okay, so we will see what are the different categories in the PLD. Okay, we will see the different categories now. This topic is very important. So please go through the textbook. I'm explaining you the basic of this. If you want into the detail, please go through the textbook. Yes. When you talk about the PLD, actually in the PLD we have three devices. We have three devices. Which are they? One is PROM. One is PROM. The second one is PLA, and the third one is PAL. So PROM, that is programmable read-only memory. PLA, programmable logic array. PAL, programmable array logic. Okay, programmable array logic. So what is actually the difference between all of them? See the difference. When you talk about previously, आपने जब देखा था, you have input, you have AND array, and you have then OR array. OR array. Okay. Now here depending upon AND array, whether it is fixed or programmable, we have three types. We have three types. Depending upon whether AND array as well as OR array, whether it is fixed or programmable, we have three. PROM, in PROM, AND array is fixed, OR array is programmable. In PLA, AND array is programmable, OR array is also programmable. In PAL, AND array is programmable, OR array is fixed. Now you will have confusion. What do you mean by fixed and what is programmable? What do you mean by fixed and what is programmable? So we will see in the next slide. Any question in this slide? Any question in this slide? Okay.
No, sir.
So we will see now what do you mean by programmable and fixed. Programmable and fixed. Yes, here now. When you talk about yes. Now when you say programming and fixed, please pay attention, all of you. This is very important. Now, if you see here, this is your AND gate, 4-input AND gate. It is a 4-input AND gate. So when you say 4-input AND gate, I want, depending upon the requirement. Okay. Now, when you talk about this 4-input, when you require all the 4 literals or variables, okay, you will fuse them. See, can you see how it is fused? You will connect them. When you want all the four literals as an output, then you will fuse them. Okay, you will fuse them, or you will connect, when you fuse them, or when you will connect, then at the output of the AND you will see ABCD, that is A dot B dot C dot D. Yes or no? Yes or no? मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so when you are fusing them, that means as per the requirement आपको A भी चाहिए, आपको B भी चाहिए, आपको C भी चाहिए और आपको D भी चाहिए. Okay, तो आपको A B C D ये सभी चाहिए. Okay, that is why you have fused them. That is why you have fused them. Now suppose I do not want I do not want in the output A and D. I only want B dot C. I only want B dot C. So in that case, if you want B dot C, if you don't want A and D, so you have to blown up the fuse. आपको फ्यूज को blown up करना है. आपको फ्यूज को blown up करना. Now here you will be having question, what do you mean by blowing off? What do you mean by blowing off? Okay, now what do you mean by blowing off? See here now. एक मिनट. Yes. Yes. So when you say blown, 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 that means not connected, not connected, not connected. And when you say not blown, BLOWN, not blown, blown and not blown is related with the fuse. It is related with the fuse. So when you say fuse is blown, that means the fuse is not connected. The fuse is not connected. So can you see here, as far as A is concerned, I do not want A to be as an output. Can you say I have blown the fuse? Yes, blown the fuse means not connected. Blown the fuse means not connected. Similarly, I do not want D as an output. So can you see here, fuse is blown, that is not connected. Okay, and if I say not blown, it means connected. It means connected. It means connected. So as far as B and C is concerned, they are not blown. They are not blown. That is, fuse is not blown or fuse are not blown. They are connected. That is why at the output you will say B dot C. B dot C. Okay. So can you see a programming by blowing fuses? So before programming and after programming. Before programming, by default जो इनपुट है वो कनेक्टेड होते हैं, लेकिन as per the program and as per the requirement, those the fuses will be blown. Here A is blown and B is blown, so that at the output I have B dot C. B dot C, as per the requirement, we have written. Any question in this? Any question in this?
No, sir.
Okay. So we will move further. We will move further now. Yes. Now there are different notations to show you how the fuse are blown. Okay. अब यहाँ पे क्या है? For example, यहाँ पे A, B, C है, तीनों भी चाहिए. So you can do one thing. This is nothing but what you will show. You will show A, B and C as the 3 input. और एक सिंगल लाइन बनाते हैं हम, और वहां पे एक सिंगल ऐसा एंड गेट बनाते हैं. मुझे A चाहिए, मुझे A चाहिए, ऐसा बताओ. मुझे B चाहिए, ऐसा बताओ. मुझे C चाहिए, ऐसा बताओ. तो आउटपुट में मैं लिखूंगा A डॉट B डॉट C. A डॉट B डॉट C. Suppose yes, suppose I have A, B and C as the 3 inputs. I have drawn this and I do not want B. So what you will do? You will show cross here A and you will show cross C. So can I say here it is A dot C? Yes. Because B is blown. Blown means not connected. Blown means not connected. So here output will be A dot C. Similarly और के लिए भी हम ऐसे दिखा सकते हैं. Can you see here? I have ABC. Okay, so if I have to show all ABC, so तीनों को ऐसा कर दो. Okay, so they are not blonde, so here output will be A plus B plus C. Am I right? Am I right? Is it clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this is how we have to understand what do you mean by programming. Okay, and programming is nothing but where you have to blonde or not blonde. That means जो वेरिएबल चाहिए आउटपुट में उसको आप कनेक्ट करो. That means they are blonde or they are not blonde. That means they are connected. और जो नहीं चाहिए they are supposed to be blonde and they are not connected. Okay, that is the meaning. We will proceed further now. यही वही मैंने जो आपको दिखाया था. मुझे AC चाहिए तो A dot C और नीचे मुझे और में चाहिए AB तो A plus B. So this is how you can see here. You can see the left side as well as right hand side. So there are different ways. आपको ABC अगर तीनों चाहिए तो डॉट डॉट दिखाओ चलेगा या फिर आप क्रॉस बताओ. That is one and the same thing. Okay, that is one and the same thing. So there are different notations. ये notation इसलिए important है कि हर अलग अलग किताब में अलग अलग दिया है. Okay, so we will see the other thing now. Yes, आपने जब ये देखा था when I have shown you the differences between the PROM, PLA and PAL. I have told you, yes, here I have told you as far as PROM is concerned, AND array is fixed and OR array is programmable. So what do you mean by that? See here now, fixed and programmable. Remember this, PROM in PROM AND array fixed or array programmable. See what is the meaning of this. Yes, see a PROM now. Now here you have fixed and array. So when you say fixed and array, that is, this is your AND array. Can you see it? This is your AND array. And programmable OR array. This is your programmable OR array. Programmable OR array. Okay. अभी fixed में क्या होता है कि I want this particular variable should be there. For example, this is your x0. So this is your x0 and this is your x0 bar. This is your x1 bar and this is your x1 and so on and so forth. So can you see here there is a dot? Can you see here there is a dot? Can you see here is a dot? So they are fixed. I cannot change them. So they are fixed. Okay, so your AND array is fixed. But if you see OR array, can you see here there is a fuse, there is a cross, there is a fuse. Suppose f1 is my function. I want to blow this particular part. I have to blow this particular part. So this portion will not come as f1 output. We will see one example. We will see this example. तो f1 में जब मैं फंक्शन लिखूंगा तो ये पोर्शन नहीं आएगा because this is blonde. They are not connected. So this is connected and this is connected. So whatever the product terms coming from this and also coming from this and will appear in the f1 function. Similarly, f2 के फंक्शन में suppose मुझे ये नहीं चाहिए, so this will be blonde. मुझे यही चाहिए और ये चाहिए. So these two product terms coming from this and this and will appear in this f2, and similarly for fm also. Okay, so we will see this with an example. In that case it will be more clear. So we will see how that. So you have understood what is fixed and what is programmable. Programmable है हमारे हाथ में है और fixed में हमारे हाथ में नहीं है, वो fixed है. Okay, that is a meaning. So we will see here now. Yes, see your example now. If f1, the function of x2, x1 and x0, and you know the min terms 0, 1, 2, 5, 7, and function f2 is given as in terms of x0, x1, x2, and the minterms are 1, 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 4, 6. Okay. Now see here, as per the PROM, as per the PROM. Okay. See here, you have x0, x1. Yes, you have x0, x1, x2. So you go from 0, 0, 0 to 1, 1, 1. And you want f1 and f2 function. So f1 function is 0, 1, 2, 5, 7. So on these minterms there will be 1. So 0, 1, 2, 5, 7. And at these minterms you have 1, 2, 4, 6, 1. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 1. 1, 2, 4, 6, 1. 1, 2, 4, 6, 1. Now see here, x0. Okay, x0. So x0 input, x1 input, and x2 input. X0 means 1 will appear here, 0 will appear here. For x1, 1 will appear here, 0 will appear here. x2, 1 will appear here and 0 will appear here. तो जैसे चाहिए आप वैसा ही वहां से ले सकते हो. Okay, आप अभी देखो. Now if you see carefully, now you take the function of f1 now. f1 में मुझे क्या चाहिए? 0, 1, 2, 5, 7 चाहिए. 0, 1, 2, 5, 7. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 5, 7. When you say 0, I'm talking about f1 now. When you say 0, that means that is a minterm available. So can I say that is nothing but x0 bar, x1 bar, x2 bar? Yes or no? Can I say x0 bar, x1 bar, x2 bar? Because all are 0, 0, 0. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. Can you see here x0 bar, x1 bar, x2 bar? That means nothing but 0, 0, 0. Can you see here 0 connected fixed, 0 connected fixed, 0 connected fixed? And at the output of AND, you will have what? You will have product terms. That is x0 bar, x1 bar, x2 bar. So that thing I want. So that will be not blown. So that will be connected. So वो मुझे चाहिए. So here at this instant, I will have x0 bar, x1 bar, x2 bar. Okay. I take the other one. I want minterm 1. So for the minterm 1, this is the the scenario. So can I say this scenario is nothing but x0, x1 bar, x2 bar. So x0 means 1, x1 bar means 0, x2 bar means 0. So how can I achieve that? x0 देखो, x0 यहाँ पे, x0 यहाँ पे है. Can you see here x0? Let me show you. Where is x0? Sorry, x0 आपका 1 है. तो your 1 is appearing here. x1 0 चाहिए, x1 0 देखो यहाँ पे मिला. x2 0 चाहिए, वो देखो यहाँ पे मिला. So I want that one. So that is connected. That is not fused. Okay. Then so and so forth. I will directly take the 7th one now. 7th वाला चाहिए, तो 7th वाला देखो ये है. यानी x01, x11 और x21. Can you see here x01, x2, x01, x11 and x21? Or they are connected. So how many minterms I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So this equation f1 will be related with this. Similarly for f2, I want 1, 2, 4, 6. Can you see here 1, 2, 4 and 6? So f2 is related here. So can I say here it is fixed and depending upon what minterms you want. अभी ये minterms भी कैसे important है. ये fixed है, लेकिन मैं इसके साथ खेल सकता हूँ. नेक्स्ट टाइम मुझे चाहिए minterm. नेक्स्ट टाइम मुझे minterm चाहिए for f1. I want 1, 2 and 3 only. बस ये चाहिए मुझे. तो अब क्या करोगे? जो चाहिए उसको आप ब्लोन नहीं करोगे. वो फ्यूज को आप ब्लोन नहीं करोगे, और जो आपको नहीं चाहिए उसको आप ब्लोन करोगे. ओके. तो blowing of the fuse and not blowing of the fuse is applicable here. That is why it is called as a programmable. हमारे हिसाब से हम उसको प्रोग्राम कर सकते हैं. तो ये जो है ये प्रोग्रामेबल है, और एरे इज प्रोग्रामेबल, क्योंकि यहाँ पे मुझे जो चाहिए वो मैं ले सकता हूँ. या जैसे मैंने यहाँ पे बताया मुझे 1, 2, 3 चाहिए, तो मैं यहाँ से कर सकता हूँ. उसी जो चाहिए दैट विल बी कनेक्टेड. इसका मतलब द फ्यूज विल नॉट बी ब्लॉन, एंड जो नहीं चाहिए दैट फ्यूज विल बी ब्लॉन. दैट मीन्स दे आर नॉट कनेक्टेड. Any question in this? Any question, any doubt? Please ask. Any question, any doubt, please ask. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Any question?
No, sir.
Okay. So this is the meaning of and array fixed and or array programmable. अभी जहां पे दोनों भी प्रोग्रामेबल है वो है PLA, और जहां पे एंड एरे प्रोग्रामेबल है और एरे फिक्स्ड है वो है PAL. So I'm not taking the other two. It is understood now. It is understood what do you mean by fixed and what do you mean by programmable. Okay. So we will not waste time. We will proceed further now. I'll be sharing this one. You please go through this. So this is a PLA. मैंने बताया था आपको PLA. PLA. Okay. तो हम PLA पढ़ रहे हैं. So what is PLA now? See, this is a PLA. This is a PLA. Okay, this is a PLA. You see the example. So there is a difference between the PROM and PLA. PROM and PLA. So see the difference also. This is also important K-map. So you will understand this K-map. So let me show you. Okay. So here they have given F1 function, F2 function, F1 and F2 function reduced form. And this is what we have got in the PLA. So आपको एक अगर समझ में आया तो you will be able to understand this also. Okay. So I want you to do this as a homework. Now this is a PAL, programmable array logic. Programmable array logic. Okay, programmable array logic. So this is PAL. PAL. So PL में so see this is the PAL. You have programmable and array and your OR output is fixed. So can you see here programmable and array and fixed OR array. Okay, so here also depending upon your requirement you will have the function output. You will have the function output. So please go through this carefully. Now see here this is example of a PLA. They have given us the function F1, F2. Okay, by using this function you can implement in the K-map. So they have taken the K-map. Here I have X and here I have YZ because the three variable. Okay, this is for function F2 K-map. Okay, after simplification I have got this, and for F2 after simplification I have got this. Okay, after simplification I have got this. Just a minute. Okay, see here now. So when you talk about this function after minimization by using the K-map, you have got these two equations. Okay, after these two equations, and these two equations you can see here that is implemented in this. The two functions are implemented in this. The two functions are implemented in this. F1 and F2. So minimal sums, you have got the sum, minimal sum. So you want this also. You want this also, you want this also, you want this also. So it is a 4 variable XYZ. Okay, so depending upon that you want जो चाहिए आप you can take and others you can omit. Okay, others you can omit. So it is similar with the PROM. It is similar with the PROM. So this is the final output here. This is the final output you have. Okay. So please go to this in detail. Okay, you will be able to understand. We will move further. Any question related with this? Any question? मेरी आवाज आ रही है?
Yes.
ओके अभी यहाँ पे भी है ना टाइप्स ऑफ मेमोरीज है, ये भी एक दूसरी स्लाइड है. ओके टाइप्स ऑफ मेमोरीज, स्टैटिक रैम क्या है, डायनामिक रैम क्या है. ओके इवन आई हैव गिवन यू द ई बुक ऑल्सो. सो टाइप्स ऑफ मेमोरीज. So this is just the theory part. Just try to understand by yourself. Okay, what is 4x4 RAM? So you are familiar with you are using the smartphone, so you'll be able to know what is this RAM, ROM, and what is 4x4. Okay, just go through this. Timing code ये नहीं है आपके पास. Okay, this is the not part. Please go through the syllabus. जो syllabus में है, please read that only. This is the additional part which is not required. ROM is required. Construction of ROM is required. अभी मैंने programmable ROM सिखाया आपको. So just go through that. Types of ROM. Yes. यहाँ पे मुझे आपको ये इंपॉर्टेंट चीज पढ़ानी थी. कॉम्बिनेशनल पीएलडी. मैंने प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस बताया था आपको. प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस. तो प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस में आपको बताया था पीरॉम है, पीएएल है और पीएल है. सी हियर व्हाट डज इट मीन. वही चीज, वही सेम चीज है. इन पीरॉम में फिक्स्ड है एंड एरे, प्रोग्रामेबल और एरे. पीएएल में दोनों सॉरी एंड एरे इज प्रोग्रामेबल एंड और एरे इज फिक्स्ड. इन PLA both are programmable. Okay, so that is the diagram. That is the important diagram to show you. In between input and output, these are the two important blocks, and array and or array. और हमेशा याद रखना और array पहले नहीं आएगा, and array बाद में नहीं आएगा. पहले आएगा and और बाद में आएगा और. Okay, पहले आएगा and बाद में आएगा और. Okay, so after this, yes, this is also example. I want everyone to see the example. Okay, I want everyone to go through this example. These are now self-explanatory. Once you have understood, you will be able to understand. This is also one of the example by solving by using the Boolean, by using the K-map. By using the K-map, this is the implementation of PLA. This is PAL. In PL also we have examples here. These are some examples. So ultimately, can I say their programmable logic devices are used in the IC to implement the logic function? Yes or no? Can I comment? Can I conclude that your programmable logic device is used for implementing the logic function in your IC? Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So please go through this. Now here one important thing, we have also have classification of PLD. We have classification of PLD. मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ. PLD का क्लासिफिकेशन एक अलग और भी है. वो है 3 टाइप के. एक है SPLD, दूसरा है CPLD. कॉम्बिनेशनल प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस जो अभी हमने देखा है. CPLD इज कॉम्बिनेशनल प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस जो अभी हमने देखा है. ओके, तो ये है सिंपल प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस. सिंपल प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस. ये है कॉम्प्लेक्स प्रोग्रामेबल लॉजिक डिवाइस. और दूसरा एक रहता है दैट इज FPGA, फील्ड प्रोग्रामेबल गेट एरे. फील्ड प्रोग्रामेबल गेट एरे. Okay, field programmable gate array. Now once you have understood this PAL, PLA and PROM, you just go through this particular SPLD, CPLD and FPGA. Okay, now when you talk about this simple programmable logic device, complex programmable logic device and field programmable gate array, these are also the part of the PLDs. Okay, there are few changes are there, and sometimes the question is asked between the differences between these three. Okay, so you please go through this also, PLDs. See here now, sequential programmable devices, sequential or simple programmable logic devices, complex or combinational programmable logic devices, on-field programmable gate array. See, in the sequential programmable logic device, you have input given to AND or array, that is can be a PAL or PLA, and the output is taken after the flip-flop. So this is called as a sequential. This is called as a sequential. So you are giving input, it is given to AND or array. It can be either PAL or PLA. Okay, so you can take the output directly, or else you can take the output from the flip-flop. That is why it is called as a sequential. Sequential इसलिए भी कहा जाता है कि आपका कॉम्बिनेशनल गेट यहाँ पे आता है और बाद में आपका फ्लिप फ्लॉप आता है. So that is why it is called as a sequential. That is why it is called as a sequential. So this is the sequential or simple programmable logic devices. Please remember the block diagram. Remember the block diagram. This is your okay, this is actually not SPLD, CPLD. See here, important thing is the feature of CPLD, the feature of SPLD, and the feature of CPLD. FPGA. Okay, तो CPLD का configuration ये है. PLD, these are all PLD, these are in the peripherals. You have a main programmable switch matrix. You have input output block where you will be giving input, and this is the output block where you can give that as an output. This is the advanced version of a the simple PLD. This is a complex PLD. यहाँ पे देखो PLDs कितने हैं. अभी ये PLD है तो this can be PAL और this can be PLA. Okay, तो अगर ये PAL है तो सपोज ये PL है, डिपेंडिंग अपॉन माय रिक्वायरमेंट, बिकॉज वी आर द प्रोग्रामर. आईसी में हम क्या करते हैं, मैं प्रोग्रामर हूँ, मुझे आईसी में ऐसा ऐसा फंक्शन चाहिए, तो आई कैन यूज PAL और PLA डिपेंडिंग अपॉन माय रिक्वायरमेंट. दैट इज व्हाई दिस इज अ पार्ट. आईसी में मुझे वो बर्न करना है दैट पर्टिकुलर प्रोग्राम. ओके, सो हियर different PAL and PLA can be combined together in a periphery so that a complex PLD can be formed and complex programming can be done. In this. So this is about the CPLD. See the gate array now. Gate array. This is also now we have a RAM-ROM FPGA. For FPGA, there is a specific diagram also. So I think it is not in this particular PPT, but you go through your ebook, you will be able to see the FPGA. So being in a second year, this is nothing in detail. This is, you have to just understand, superficially, not into the detail. ऊपर से आपको ये समझना है. Okay, so in this way we have completed the second last module, where I have to complete what is PAL, what is PLA, and what is the PROM. But you have to go with the different types of memories, flash memory, SRAM, DRAM. Okay, and that question also I have given in your assignment. Okay, so I think now we can move to the last module. In the last module, I will be talking about the VHDL programming. So when you see your last topic in your syllabus, you will be able to see that your last module is related with the introduction of VHDL. Again, nothing into the detail. Here also you have to understand as a superficially or not into the detail. So here it is just an introduction to VHDL. So we should know what is VHDL or what is Verilog programming. What is VHDL or what is Verilog programming. So in the introduction of VHDL, I will be just giving you some examples to understand what is this particular VHDL program. Now, when you talk about this VHDL programming, you have to understand that VHDL programming is actually where you are you are writing down the program and you are simulating the program and that will give you as an output as per the logic gates which you are using, as per the logic gates we are using. Now when you use these logic gates into the IC, first we have to using this PLDs, we are programming and fixing some of the AND array and OR array. Once it is fixed, then if you want that it should work as per the requirement, then you have to program them. And to program them, we use VHDL programming. Okay, so VHDL programming is what? So first we will see what is HDL. HDL stands for Hardware Description Language. Hardware Description Language. Okay, Hardware Description Language. Now, when you talk about the hardware description language, you should be able to understand that what are the different syntaxes or what are the different ways in which we will be able to write down the program. What are the different ways in which we will be able to write down the program. Now, when you see this programming, it is very interesting. There are different ways in which the program can be written. And for your syllabus, you have different 3 types of programming, and that types of programming is nothing but it is called as a modeling. What are the different modeling method? What are the different modeling method? Okay, so in this VHDL programming, VHDL is called as a very high speed integrated circuit hardware description language. So it is very high speed integrated circuit hardware description. Now here you will be able to understand the meaning of this. It is a hardware description language. So VHDL, very high speed integrated circuit hardware description language. Okay, now in this there are different ways in which the programming can be done. Okay, now when you see this programming, there is a specific the framework. Programming कैसे लिखना चाहिए, there is some specific the way, or there is a framework in which the program can be written. That is called as a structure of VHDL. So your VHDL programming consists of number 1, that is called as a package declaration. I'm giving you the body of the program. The body of the program can be divided into 5 types. Not into 5 types, but the body is divided into 5 types. The body comprises of, the first one is package declaration. The second one is entity. The third one is architecture. The fourth one is configuration. And actually this configuration is optional. आपको लिखना है तो लिखो, नहीं तो मत लिखो. I'm talking about writing down in the program. And the fifth one is package body. Okay, so we have a package declaration, we have entity, we have architecture, we have configuration, which is optional, and we have package body. Okay, we have package body. Now in this case, let me start with an first explain you. Now you have understood कि हम जब प्रोग्राम लिखते हो तो वो प्रोग्राम ये डिफरेंट सेक्शंस में होते हैं. पहले हमको पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन लिखना पड़ता है, बाद में एंटिटी लिखना पड़ता है, बाद में आर्किटेक्चर लिखना पड़ता है, और अगर चाहिए तो कॉन्फ़िगरेशन लिखना पड़ता है, और लास्ट में आपको पैकेज बॉडी लिखनी पड़ती है. ओके, सो इंस्टेड ऑफ गोइंग विद दिस to explain you each and every body, I will explain you with an example. That would be more better. Okay, but before explaining you with an example, now let me tell you what are the different styles of writing down the program. Okay, आपने ये जो यहाँ पे लिखा है ना आर्किटेक्चर, This is the architecture actually where architecture can be written into 3 different types of modeling or different types of style. Pehla style is called as structural modeling या फिर structural style. Second one is data flow modeling or data flow style. The third one is called as behavioral style. So structural style या structural model, data flow style या फिर data flow model, behavioral style or behavioral model. So these are the 3 different styles of writing down the program into the architecture body of the main program. So this is your full program. Package detail declaration will be the same, entity will be the same. That means there is only way of writing down the entity. That means there is only one way to write down the package declaration. There is only one way to write down the configuration, and there is only one way to write down the package body. But architecture, this is actually the main, the main programming body in which you can have 3 different styles of writing down the program in your VHDL, and these 3 different types are structural, data flow, and behavioral. Structural, data flow, and behavior. So what I will do, I will take one example for the structural, one example from the data flow, and one example from the behavior with an example, so that the concept will be more clear. Okay, so here I will show you the just a minute. I will take an example. Okay, I will directly take an example so that it will be more clear. Okay, please write down the example. Now this thing you can write it down. I want everyone to write down this. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So I want you to write down this. Yes, write down. Write down VHDL code for half adder using structural modeling. Write down VHDL code for half adder using structural modeling. VHDL code for half adder. Half adder we have studied. Now I have to write down the program in the VHDL using structural modeling. So see here, half adder के लिए हम क्या करते हैं? I will draw the first, the logic diagram. So you have OR gate, XOR gate. So this is your sum given by S. Then these A and B are the inputs. So A is taken here and B is taken here. So यहाँ से हमने B लिया, यहाँ से हमने A लिया, and then it is given to the AND gate. Sorry, it is given to the AND gate. So here you will have carry. So here you will have carry, that is C. Okay, here you have, this is XOR gate. So here A XOR B will be there, and here you will have output as AB. So sum and care. Is it clear to everyone? This is the logic diagram for half adder, which already we have studied. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
Now see, how do you write down the structural modeling? How do you write down the structural modeling? This is very important. Okay, So as this is your first program, there are few things which you have to write down. You must have studied in the C language also, so we have to declare some packages. So the packages declaration is here. हमने क्या पढ़ा था? हमने जब देखा था स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ द सॉरी जो मैंने आपको फ्रेम बताया था प्रोग्रामिंग का, तो पहला था पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन. इफ यू रिमेंबर, पहला था पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन. ये देखो पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन. तो पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन के लिए वी हैव टू डिक्लेयर सम ऑफ द पैकेजेस. सो द पैकेजेस आर लाइब्रेरी, IEEE, semicolon. Semicolon says the end of the statement. Then use IEEE dot std. As this is my first program, तो मेरा काम है आपको ये बताना प्रोग्रामिंग स्टार्ट कैसे करते हैं. दिस इज पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन. So logic underscore 1164 dot all again semicolon. Okay, semicolon. Here you have a semicolon. Then use IEEE dot std underscore logic underscore arithmetic. So short we can write down ARITH dot ALL semicolon. Now ये हो गया your package declaration. पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन के बाद एंटिटी देखो डिक्लेयर कैसे करते हैं. एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन. So how do you declare this? Pay attention now. How do you declare this? So when you declare the entity, now here entity is your two are entities. कौन से है? See here. You have two entities. Which are they? एक एंटिटी का नाम है एक्सॉर गेट और दूसरे एंटिटी का नाम है एंड गेट. तो उसको कैसे डिक्लेयर करना है? एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन देखो अभी कैसा. ये हो गया आपका पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन. अब एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन देखो क्या. ये सब मॉडलिंग अभी जो मैं लिख रहा हूँ वो स्ट्रक्चरल मॉडलिंग में. सो यू हैव एंटिटी, उसका नाम मैं देता हूँ एंटिटी का नाम हाफ एडर is. Now we have to declare which are the input port and which is the output port. So if you see carefully, the inputs are A, B, and the output is S and C. So I have to declare them. So port, output port and input port. So I can write down here A comma B as an in bit, because we have 0 or 1. So it is in bit. Semicolon. Then we have output S comma C, which is, this is colon out bit. So you have declared the entity half adder. As port AB as an input, in bit, and SC as an out bit. So bracket complete and semicolon. So here the entity which is half adder. Entity is a half adder. Okay. Entity is a half adder. मुझे पहले से फिर से आपको एक बार बताने दो. इन दिस एंटिटी मेरा क्वेश्चन है हाफ एडर का. सो एंटिटी इज हाफ एडर. एंड इन दैट एंटिटी हाफ एडर यू हैव कंपोनेंट एक्सॉर एंड कंपोनेंट एंड. तो कंपोनेंट एक्सॉर और कंपोनेंट एंड को कैसे स्ट्रक्चरल मॉडलिंग में डिफाइन करते हैं वो अभी हम देखेंगे, क्योंकि एंटिटी का डिक्लेरेशन हो गया. अभी है आर्किटेक्चर में, और आर्किटेक्चर में मैं यूज कर रहा हूँ स्ट्रक्चरल मॉडलिंग. अभी वो देखो कैसा होता है. तो ये हो गया मेरा एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन. अभी मैं स्ट्रक्चरल में आई विल बी एक्सप्लेनिंग यू नाउ व्हाट आर्किटेक्चर में स्ट्रक्चरल मॉडलिंग. सो ये होने के बाद सी द नेक्स्ट लाइन. द नेक्स्ट लाइन इज, हाँ मेरा एंटिटी मैंने डिक्लेयर किया, उसको मुझे एंड भी करना है. तो आई विल राइट डाउन एंड हाफ. एंटिटी का नाम मैंने दिया, आपको जैसे चाहे वैसा दे सकते हो. मैंने यहाँ पे नाम दिया था हाफ अंडरस्कोर एडर. ओके, एंड सेमीकोलन. एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन हो गया. अभी आर्किटेक्चर में स्ट्रक्चरल का. सो द सी द लाइन आर्किटेक्चर स्ट्रक्चर ऑफ हाफ एडर इज, अभी उसमें दो कंपोनेंट है, एक कंपोनेंट का नाम है, देखो कंपोनेंट, एक कंपोनेंट का नाम है एक्सॉर, तो एक है तो मैं उसको एक लिखता हूँ। अगर आपकी एंटिटी में दो एक्सॉर है तो आप एक्सॉर 1 एक्सॉर 2 लिख सकते हो, तो दिस इज एक्सॉर 1। अभी यहाँ पे भी मुझे डिक्लेयर करना पड़ेगा कि उसमें इनपुट आउटपुट क्या है। इसमें है एक्स और वाई एज इन बिट, और एस है मेरा आउटबिट, आउटबिट, ब्रैकेट क्लोज, सेमीकोलन। सी द नेक्स्ट लाइन, सी द नेक्स्ट लाइन। ये पोर्ट मेरा एक्सऑर को हुआ था, उसको भी मुझे एंड करना पड़ेगा, तो एंड कंपोनेंट, एंड कंपोनेंट एंड सेमीकोलन। अभी दूसरा कंपोनेंट है मेरा, तो वो उसको डिक्लेयर करो, कंपोनेंट एंड 1, अगर एक है तो एंड 1, अगर आपकी इसमें एंटिटी में दो है तो एंड 1 और एंड 2। अभी इसको भी वही करना है, पोर्ट। अभी उसमें मेरा पी एंड क्यू आर द इनपुट्स इन बिट, ओके सॉरी, यहाँ पे मेरा ए एंड बी है, सो हियर ए एंड बी आर माय इन बिट and C is my outbit. C is my outbit. Bracket close and semicolon. I have to end this, so end component and semicolon. Okay, end semicolon. तो मैंने क्या क्या किया आपको यहाँ पे, मैंने आर्किटेक्चर को भी बता दिया, मैंने आर्किटेक्चर भी बता दिया, ओके, आर्किटेक्चर भी बता दिया। अभी यहाँ पे है आपका मेन पैकेज बॉडी, यानी आपको अभी डिफाइन करना है एक्सऑर क्या कर रहा है और कैरी सॉरी एक्सऑर गेट क्या कर रहा है और एंड गेट क्या कर रहा है, ओके। सो फॉर दैट वी हैव टू एक्चुअली राइट डाउन नाउ द प्रोग्राम, नाउ एक्चुअली वी हैव टू राइट डाउन द प्रोग्राम। सी द प्रोग्राम स्टार्ट्स हियर, बिगिन, ये सब डिक्लेरेशन हो गया, नाउ बिगिन। begin में see here what I am writing down, I am writing down here as what, one more variable v1 colon xor 1 port map, ये है स्ट्रक्चरल मॉडलिंग में ऐसा लिखना पड़ता है, xor 1 port map, ये ब्रैकेट में a comma b comma sum, a comma b comma sum, so that particular software will come to know that XOR operation has to be done on a b and the output is taken as sum. And we have to declare one more v2 where you will be doing and 1, that is again the port map. Port map is means what, input output क्या है और operation कौन सा करना है, that is a port map. So port map a comma b comma carry, a comma b comma carry and bracket close, okay. And this is your end structure, this is your end structure, so this is your last line. So this is called as your your structural modeling. This is called as your structural modeling. Now the same thing, if I have to show you, यहाँ तक किसी को डाउट है, यहाँ तक किसी को प्रॉब्लम है? Yes, anyone? Any question, any doubt?
No, sir.
Okay. Now we will see the same one, half adder, by using data flow modeling. So we write down the next one, write down VHDL code for half adder, using data flow style, using data flow style, using data flow style. तो आपको डायग्राम वो सेम बनाना है, मैं आपको वो दैट इज पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन नहीं लिखता हूँ, अब डायरेक्टली मैं एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन लिखता हूँ, सी हियर. So directly I'm showing you the entity adder is, entity adder is, this is a data flow modeling now, वो हो गया हमारा, अभी this is data flow modeling. अब data flow modeling में see here adder is, आपको डायरेक्टली पोर्ट लिखने पड़ते, पोर्ट a comma b in bit and s comma c colon out bit, bracket close, semicolon, end adder, end adder. हाफ एडर तो वहां पे मैं हाफ एडर लिखो, जैसे आपको एंटिटी का नाम आपको डिक्लेयर करना है, आपको जो नाम देना दे सकते हो. सो यहाँ पे मैंने एडर लिखा है, सो एंड एडर एंड सेमीकोलन. नाउ सी द आर्किटेक्चर नाउ. सो आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हाफ एडर, डेटा फ्लो में देखो कैसे लिखना पड़ता है, आर्किटेक्चर हाफ अंडरस्कोर एडर ऑफ एडर इज, आर्किटेक्चर हाफ अंडरस्कोर एडर ऑफ एडर इज, यानी यहाँ पे सिंटैक्स क्या है, ये है सिंटैक्स, ऑफ इज सिंटैक्स, इज सिंटैक्स, डेटा फ्लो की बात कर रहा हूं मैं. ओके, सो प्रोसीड फर्दर. Begin. Now your program, actual program will begin here. See here, the way in the data flow. This is very easy. Data flow is the most easiest one. See here, sum assigned less than equal to means assigned. Data flow का important keyword है assign. मैं यहाँ पे लिखता हूँ. Data flow का important keyword है assign. Assign is given as less than equal to. So sum assigned with A XOR B semicolon, carry assigned with A and B semicolon, A and B, बस हो गया. एंड हाफ एडर, एंड हाफ एडर हो गया. दिस इज द सिंपलेस्ट आउट ऑफ द थ्री. पहले हमने स्ट्रक्चरल देखा, अभी हमने डेटा फ्लो मॉडलिंग देखा, अभी लास्ट जो हमको देखना है दैट इज योर बिहेवियरल मॉडल, दैट इज योर बिहेवियरल मॉडल. ओके, और बिहेवियरल मॉडल के लिए देखो, नाउ दिस इज द थर्ड प्रॉब्लम, दिस इज द थर्ड प्रॉब्लम. नाउ प्रॉब्लम क्या रहेगा, राइट डाउन द VHDL कोड फॉर हाफ एडर यूजिंग बिहेवियरल स्टाइल ऑफ मॉडलिंग, बिहेवियरल स्टाइल ऑफ मॉडलिंग. पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन मैं नहीं लिखूंगा, आपको पता है वो स्टैंडर्ड 2-3 लाइन. ओके, हम डायरेक्टली एंटिटी लिखते. तो सी हियर हाउ कैन वी कैन राइट एंटिटी, आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट बिहेवियरल स्टाइल ऑफ मॉडलिंग. एंटिटी हाफ एडर इज, आप कैसे भी लिख सकते हो. यहाँ पे सिंटैक्स क्या है, एंटिटी इज. ओके, सी हियर नाउ पोर्ट A comma B वही है, इनबिट एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन रिमेन्स द सेम, इनबिट सेमीकोलन, देन सम कॉमा कैरी, आउटबिट, आउटबिट. एक मिनट, यहाँ पे शायद मेरा गलती हुआ है. यस, यहाँ पे मैं S कॉमा C लिया आउटबिट, और मैं यहाँ पे सम और कैरी लिख रहा हूं. दिस इज रॉन्ग, दिस इज रॉन्ग. सो हियर इट विल बी ओनली S, क्योंकि आपने डिक्लेरेशन में S और C लिखा है ना, तो यहाँ पे वो आप सम पूरा नहीं लिख सकते हो. वहां पे जो किया वो सेम यहाँ पे आएगा, तो यहाँ पे आप लिखोगे S, यहाँ पे लिखेंगे C. एम आई राइट, एम आई राइट, यस और नो?
यस सर.
ओके, सो मैं कहाँ पे था, बिहेवियरल स्टाइल मॉडलिंग में था. तो मैंने एंटिटी को डिक्लेयर किया हाफ एडर इज, यहाँ पे सम कैरी आउटबिट लिखा, सेमीकोलन कंप्लीटेड, एंड हाफ एडर HA. आपको जैसा लिखना आप वैसा लिख सकते हो, सेमीकोलन, सेमीकोलन. नाउ सी द आर्किटेक्चर, 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 आर्किटेक्चर हाफ, sorry, architecture of half underscore adder, architecture, sorry यहाँ पे ऑफ नहीं आएगा, ऑफ यहाँ पे आएगा. आर्किटेक्चर हाफ अंडरस्कोर एडर ऑफ HA इज, सिंटैक्स क्या है, आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ इज. ओके, architecture of is. Begin, your program starts, the actual program. See here, P behavioral style modeling is little bit complex. Okay, so P given as the process, so there is a process on, there is a process on A and B, because A and B are my inputs. So P colon process on A comma B, P process A comma B. So begin, see here 2 times begin is there, और हमको लास्ट में दोनों begin को end भी करना है. So P process A comma B, ये inner loop के लिए begin है. Okay, see here now. Sum, मैंने वहां पे sum लिखा था इसलिए मैं पूरा sum लिख रहा हूं. Assigned with A XOR B and carry assigned with A and B. A and B. Okay, and we have to end the process P, so we'll write down end process P, end process P semicolon. और जो हमने आर्किटेक्चर ऑफ हाफ एडर वो किया था ये वाला, यस मेरी आवाज आ रही है ना सबको?
Yes.
हाँ, वेट अ मिनट. My board is visible now? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So I was talking about, yes, I was talking about the behavioral style declaration जहाँ पे मैंने किया था architecture half adder of HA is. तो यहाँ पे जो मैंने begin किया था, तो ये begin को भी I have to end at the last. So at the last I will write down end HA, end HA. Okay, so that is the last line which was remaining. That was the last line which is remaining. Okay, so these are the three, the three modeling styles which I have explained you. The first one is structural modeling, the second one is data flow modeling, and the third one is your behavioral modeling. So out of this, the data flow modeling is mostly used because it is a simple way, because we are just assigning the equation. So as per the given circuit diagram, you can have these different types of equation, and this equation directly you can write down in the data flow modeling. So I want you to just go through the comparative study between the data flow modeling, structural modeling, and behavioral modeling. If sometimes the question is asked, there is fourth also, that is called as a mixed style of modeling. एक fourth वाला भी है, that is called as a mixed style of modeling, but this is a combination of the other remaining three. So this thing is we won't go. We will not be studying this, and not this is also not in your syllabus. But just for information, remember that there is a mixed style of modeling also. Okay. So these are the ways in which the modeling is given. अगर एक मैं आपको एक बताता हूँ, let me take one more example. Let me take one more example. Let me take an example where you have to write down the program for AND gate. Simple. A, B input, output is Y, where Y is equals to A plus B. Simple example I am taking. I want to write down the program for this. I will write down the program by using. आवाज आ रही है? आवाज आ रही है?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, ठीक है. So I will take this is the last problem. So I'm going to end up here now. So suppose जिन लोगों को नहीं समझ में आया तो please try to understand. If this is a particular small example where I am having two inputs and I'm using AND gate, Y is given as A plus B, I have to write down the program by using behavioral model. Okay, so how the behavioral model will be written? Again, the same first three lines will be the same. That is for package declaration. Directly I can write down entity and gate. आपको जैसा नाम देना है वैसा नाम दे सकते हो. And gate is also remember जैसे डेटा फ्लो मॉडलिंग में आपका कीवर्ड असाइन था, इंपॉर्टेंट कीवर्ड जो असाइन था. ओके, ऐसा वाला. ओके, वैसे बिहेवियरल में आपका इंपॉर्टेंट कीवर्ड है पोर्ट. ओके, पोर्ट. वो कैसे हियर पोर्ट ए बी ए कॉमा बी. अब इन बिट लिख सकते हो, लिख सकते हो. देयर इज अदर वे आल्सो, ये भी याद में रखो. इन std underscore logic and y colon out std underscore logic, bracket close, semicolon. Then end this entity. So end and gate colon. Now see the behavioral model. Architecture style. See architecture, behavioral of and gate is. अब यहाँ पे आपको और एक बात पता चली है कि here architecture behavioral. This now see, listen here. Syntax is architecture of is. यहाँ पे कुछ भी लिख सकते हो, ये जगह पे कुछ भी लिख सकते हो, ये जगह पे कुछ भी लिख सकते हो. पहले मैंने हाफ हेडर के लिए यहाँ पे लिखा था हाफ हेडर डायरेक्टली. यहाँ पे मैंने लिखा बिहेवियरल. ये क्यों लिखा? फॉर योर बेटर अंडरस्टैंडिंग कि मैं जो भी आगे का जो कोड लिखूंगा वो बिहेवियरल स्टाइल का है. इंपॉर्टेंट है ये सिंटैक्स. ये ऐसे ही ऐसे चाहिए, ये भी ऐसे के ऐसे ही चाहिए, और ये भी ऐसे कैसे चाहिए. दिस इज ऑप्शनल. दिस इज ऑल्सो ऑप्शनल. यहाँ पे मैंने पिछले एग्जाम्पल में हाफ हेडर लिखा था, यहाँ पे मैंने बिहेवियरल लिखा. दैट टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट आगे का जो भी कोड लिखूंगा मैं वो बिहेवियरल स्टाइल का होगा. ओके, दैट इज द ओनली वन इंटेंशन. सी हियर नाउ begin process. Okay, process. Now here I am writing down the process, so you can just write down process p colon. प्रोसेस किस पे होने वाला है? a कॉमा b पे. प्रोसेस किस पे होने वाला है? a कॉमा b पे. ओके, एंड begin. देखो दो begin है. ओके, एंड you know output I have given as y, so y assigned with a and b. It is case sensitive. You can write down in small letter a and d, or you can write down in capital also. There is no problem. Okay, then उसके बाद क्या है? End process p, and the last one, that is end. अभी वहां पे मैंने हाफ हेडर लिखा था, यहाँ पे मैंने आर्किटेक्चर एंड बिहेवियरल बिहेवियरल। ये एंड बिहेवियरल क्यों लिखा? क्योंकि मैंने यहाँ पे आर्किटेक्चर बिहेवियरल लिखा है। आपको ये आर्किटेक्चर बिहेवियर पसंद नहीं आ रहा तो आप आर्किटेक्चर एंड गेट, लेकिन देखो एंड अंडरस्कोर गेट आपने यहाँ पे यूज किया। अगर यहाँ पे चाहिए तो आप यहाँ पे लिख सकते हो एंड गेट विदाउट अंडरस्कोर, और बाद में आप लास्ट में क्या कर सकते हो, एंड गेट, एंड गेट। यानी आपने जो आर्किटेक्चर में लिखा है आर्किटेक्चर के बाद वही आपको एंड करना है, तो यू विल राइट डाउन इन द सेम वे। इज इट क्लियर? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So these are the few problems I have taken related with this. Okay. I think with this understanding you will be able to solve other problems also. Okay. So if you have any questions you can ask. From my side, I think I have completed in short time. I have completed this last module. Now in the question I have talked about, in your explanation I have taken half adder. Okay, there can be problems related with the subtractor, there can be problems related with the multiplexer, there can be problems related with some flip-flop. Okay, but for to make you understand in a proper way, I have taken a simple example of half adder. I have drawn the circuit diagram of half adder, and with the same circuit diagram of half adder I have explained you in 3 different modeling style. The first one was related with the structural modeling style, the second one is for the data flow modeling, and the third one is the behavioral model. And then thereafter I have taken a small example to show you again for the behavioral model how to write down the program. In that time I have taken the example of an AND gate to show you A and B as the input and Y as an output. Okay. Related with this, you just go through the syllabus for your better understanding. I have just given you the basic understanding. आपको ये समझने के बाद you will be able to understand the other way also. Okay. आपको ये समझ में आया, then you will be able to understand the other method also. Okay. जैसे 4:1 मार्क्स है. Okay. 4:1 मार्क्स में भी आपको कैसे डिजाइन बनाना है, उसको डिक्लेयर कैसे करना है, that thing also you will be able to understand. एक चीज अगर बेसिक समझ में आई, the similar way you will be able to understand the other way also. Okay. Yes, any question? I have everything done from my side. Any question you have? Again I am reminding you, please complete the lab work. जिन्होंने नहीं किया, to complete the lab work as early as possible. I will be giving you the term work. Your term work also depends upon your attendance as well as your lab work. जिन्होंने नहीं किया वो complete करो. Your deadline has been completed. And the second important thing, I have completed the syllabus. I have completed 100% syllabus. Now it's your duty to complete the questions given in the assignment. To complete the questions given in the assignment. Okay. उसका भी deadline कब है वो देख लो, and that thing also you should be completed. You should be able to complete. Okay. And you have DSD exam on 29th. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And your exam starts on 23rd.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So all the best wishes from my side for your exam. And meanwhile, if you have any questions, you can WhatsApp me, you can call me, you can mail me. Okay. Yes. If you have questions, over to you now.
सर VHDL मॉड्यूल का स्ट्रक्चर है क्या आपके पास?
VHDL
क्या
मॉड्यूल
क्या इंक्लूड होना चाहिए?
फिर से बोलो, मुझे नहीं समझ में आया।
सर VHDL मॉड्यूल का स्ट्रक्चर, उसमें क्या क्या इंक्लूड होना चाहिए? ब्लॉक डायग्राम जैसा चाहिए?
उसमें मुझे, जैसे मैंने आपको स्टार्टिंग में बताया था, उसमें पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन होता है। पैकेज डिक्लेरेशन के लिए वो स्टैंडर्ड 2-3 लाइन होती है, वो आपको लिखनी पड़ती है। उसके बाद में आपका क्या होता है, आई थिंक देयर आफ्टर यू हैव, लेट मी चेक, उसके बाद में आपका एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन होता है। एंटिटी डिक्लेरेशन होने के बाद आर्किटेक्चर होता है। आर्किटेक्चर इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट है, क्योंकि उसमें आपके 3 मॉड्यूल्स, आपको उसमें से एक ही मॉड्यूल को आपको मॉडल यूज करके आपको डिफाइन करना पड़ता है। बाद में आपका कॉन्फ़िगरेशन रहता है, वो ऑप्शनल रहता है, और बाद में आपकी पैकेज बॉडी रहती है। ओके, तो आर्किटेक्चर कौन से स्टाइल में आप कर रहे हो वो हिसाब से आपकी पैकेज बॉडी होती है। Package body means actual your functionality of the gate, which is under the consideration. Okay, which is under the consideration. Okay, so the overall basic VHDL code comprises of package declaration, entity declaration, and your the architectural body. That thing you can say. So there are three important: package, entity, and architecture. Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
Any more questions you have? Manpreet,
Yes, sir.
please see that those who have not submitted the lab work, they should be able to simply submit this as early as possible.
Yes, sir.
So you just remind them time to time about the submission.